The future of advertising in India, like everything else in India, is fantastic. You couldn't be in a better place today in the world than in India for almost everything. The issue, as I see it, is whilst the medium-term outlook and the long-term outlook for advertising in India is fantastic, as we heard Shantanu say, we are a under-penetrated economy in almost everything. If you take advertising as a percent of GDP is amongst the lowest in the world. So I'm not entirely sure, but I think some years ago when I had seen it, Bangladesh and some neighboring relatively poor countries also have a higher advertising to GDP ratio. So there is no doubt that the future is very strong. However, if you ask me about 2024, I think there are some headwinds that are going to sort of constrain us. I mean, as I mentioned in my talk, we now live in a global economy, and whilst India continues to be a bright spot, and everybody is looking at India for investment and growth given our population and the bulging middle class, I think the reality is that we are living in an uncertain world. So many countries are going in for elections, including the US. So many nations have got disputes. There is inflation. So there are sort of multiple issues in different corners of the world, and I think all that does in a way affect India. So from that point of view, I think there are some concerns. It's because of that we have come up with I would say a subdued forecast of 12.2% growth in 2024.